Kojo Nation is absolutely on fire. There is so much happening in the world of Cody Johnson right now. This dude is a workhorse. He's been on tour since the beginning of the year for his 2024 Leather Tour, which those dates extend all the way out into September of this year. He released his album Leather just last year, which was probably one of my most favorite records from the year of 2023. And from the latest update that we got from Cody Johnson just recently, we can expect the deluxe edition for Leather this fall. And not to mention, one of his most beautiful ballads, I think an argument could be made there for that, The Painter, is now #1 on Billboard's country airplay chart. And since Cody Johnson started in the genre, he has steamrolled to the top, proving that traditional country music, cowboy music, Western music, the pure country that we all know and love is still very relevant today. And for anyone who has not seen Cody Johnson live, I challenge you this year to make it happen and go see Kojo. You will not regret it. There is so much energy, and he puts on one of the most electric live shows in country music, maybe in music right now. And even though Cody Johnson is on the stage performing, you get him as an artist. But what's most beautiful about it all is that you still get Cody in his rawest form. And I'll do you one better. Here's another reason why this is the year that you should go see Cody Johnson. It appears that he has added a nightly tradition to his shows where he gets the crowd involved. And he does it by getting them to join him in singing God Bless America. You know, if I could add one tier to the backbone of this nation, I would put country music. Not only was it the pure, hard-working American soul getting into the industry, but it was those that were in the industry sharing their stories with the same ones out there who were consuming the music. And it's been like that through its entire time until today. And I think that's what really separates country music from the rest of the genres. And Cody Johnson is just one of the artists that I want to put the spotlight on today when we reference that, because he still stands true to his traditional roots. And if there is one word to define him, I would define him as a patriot. And as we have seen time and time again, Cody Johnson makes sure to take a moment out of his set nightly on his tours to thank the military members, the veterans, law enforcement officers, firefighters, EMS, first responders, all of the above, for everything that they've done for giving us the freedoms that we have in this country. And today we have two clips for you. The first one is going to show why Cody Johnson has decided to change up that routine a little bit and add in singing God Bless America with the crowd. And then the second clip that we're going to show will show Cody Johnson at one of his most recent shows, where when the crowd became involved in singing with him to God Bless America, Cody Johnson got choked up. So let's first take a look and get real fired up after we hear what Cody has to say and why he is doing what he is doing now in 2024.
If you've been to one of my shows, you know that most of the time I stand up here and I beat on my chest and I brag about America and I get pretty patriotic. Well, this year we decided to do something different. I did, because there's this little thing going on this year. It's called a presidential election. So here's what happened during the last election. We got divided. We got divided over who was voting for who, over who was watching what news station, over who had what color on their skin, over who was what religion, over who was what gender. There was all of these things during the last election that divided this country. And I'm going to tell you something. At my core, I'm a father, I'm a husband, I'm a cowboy, and I'm a, by God, American patriot at my core. So here's what we're going to do tonight. I want to lift the lights up in this arena to a sold-out crowd in Anaheim, and here's what I want you to do. If I call you out of this crowd, if you're one of the people that I specifically call out of this crowd, raise your hand and keep it raised. And if I don't ask you to raise your hand, please don't raise your hand. Do we have any police officers, Sheriff's Department, Border Patrol, any law enforcement here tonight? Put your hands proudly in the air and keep them up. Do we have any firefighters, any first responders, EMS, or nurses here tonight? Put your hands in the air and keep them up tonight. in our United States military, retired, active duty, any branch of the military, no armed services, put your hands in the air, please. Now, if this seems a little bit like church, that's on purpose. If you don't have your hand in the air right now, I want you to take this opportunity to look at these men and women of all colors, of all races, of all descendants, and look at all these people that have sacrificed something for your freedom right here in the United States of America tonight. If you did not raise your hand when I asked you to, here's what I want you to do. I want you to get off your ass right now and make some noise for these men and women that have bought our freedom here tonight.
Man, talking about speaking right from the heart. Now, after this speech is when he goes into singing God Bless America with the crowd. But we have another video that we're going to show of that because, like I said earlier, it's one of his most recent shows. And really, he gets choked up while having the crowd sing along with him. And it's just a really awesome moment. Check it out.
Religion, gender, politics, they tried to divide us on all of it. Guess what? When I was a kid, my grandpa told me something. If your grandpa and my grandpa would have asked each other who they voted for, they were fighting words. They stepped out and whooped each other's ass in the parking lot over there. I challenge you to do something. Don't tell anybody who you vote for. It ain't nobody's business. Do you want to know why? Because before most of us were born, an American soldier gave his or her life for us to have the freedom to disagree in the first place. I'm not about division. I'm about unity. There's three things that matter to me. Red, white, blue. Tonight, if you would do me the honor here in Arkansas, I want to take the opportunity that I have with this microphone. This ain't about #1 hits on the radio. This ain't about making money. This is about me doing something that I believe in for American patriotism, by God. I want us all to sing this song in unity together. Would y'all sing this with me? My home, sweet.
That's how it's done right there, folks. Cody Johnson never disappoints. As always, thank y'all for tuning in here at CountryCast. That will be it for today's video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button down below so you never miss out on any breaking news and updates.